This is the fifth video of a 6-part series on PRL electronic reporting. This video will provide an overview of how to install and use DEC's Option D installation package for submitting pesticide reports electronically. If you are unsure whether or not Option D installation package will work on your computer, please first watch our video titled, "Which reporting option is right for you?" In this video, we will go over how to install Option D installation package onto your computer, how to create and save reports with the software, how to troubleshoot formatting errors, how to submit your report to DEC using both the software and the reporting website, and lastly, we will go over the email confirmations you receive from DEC after you submit your report. To install Option D installation package, you must have 1. Installation permission from your computer's administrator, 2. A subscription to Microsoft Excel, and 3. A computer running Microsoft Windows 7 or later. If you bought your PC after 2009, you likely satisfy this requirement. If you have a Macintosh, you can use Apple's Boot Camp Assistance to install Windows onto your computer. For questions about installing Windows onto a Mac, please contact Apple Tech Support. If you cannot satisfy these requirements, you can use the Option D Excel forms or the Option O spreadsheets. Please watch DEC's user guide videos for these options. To download the Option D installation package, open your internet browser. In the address bar at the top, type in nysprl.com and hit enter. This will take you to DEC's reporting website. Click on the bullet that says, "Download one of our free electronic reporting programs." In the Option D row, go to the Install column and click Installation Package. You should see a Downloads icon in either the top or bottom of your web browser indicating a download is taking place. If you do not see this icon, you can always go to your File Explorer in your taskbar and click Downloads. The Option D software should be the first file on the list. After clicking or double-clicking the file, the Install Shield wizard for Option D will pop up. Click Next until you see the Install key, then hit Install. If you see a pop-up that says, "The system administrator has set policies to prevent this installation," or something similar, this means you do not have administrator permission to install the software. You will need to either log into an administrator account or ask the administrator of the computer to either give you permission to install or ask them to install the program for you. Once you are able to get past the installation permission, give your computer a minute to install the software. You may see a pop-up asking if you want to allow the app to make changes to your device. Hit Yes. Then when the Install Wizard pops up again, hit Finish. You can go to your desktop to see if the Option D shortcut appears. If after several minutes you do not see the shortcut, go to the magnifying glass in your taskbar and type Option D and see if the software pops up. If it does, double-click on it to open the control panel. If you do not see it, please try the install process again or call technical support. Once you have successfully installed the software, double-click the shortcut key on your desktop. This will open the Option D Control Center. Remember, the Help tab on the top right can direct you to the pesticide reporting website. Please refer to this website when questions arise, as it goes into a lot more detail on how to create and submit the right report for your specific business model. Scroll on the left-hand side to navigate topics. The control panel will require you to first input identification information in order to access the forms. The bottom right will have brief instructions to help you navigate the control panel. You can hide these by selecting Show or Hide Instructions. If you are submitting a report for pesticide sales, you will need to input a commercial permit number. This number alone will give you access to the two sales forms. If you are submitting a report for pesticide applications, you will need to input a certification ID number and name. This number will give you access to the two applicator forms. If you need to submit a report for both sales and applications, you can input both a permit number and a certification ID number, and all of the forms will be accessible. If you have a business name and registration number, you can enter them in those fields, but otherwise, you can leave them blank. Please also enter the name and certification ID number of the primary certified applicator. This can be the applicator who is submitting their own report, or the applicator designated as the primary applicator who is reporting for multiple applicators employed at the same business. Next, input the name, phone number, and email address of the person with whom DEC should be corresponding with. This could be your supervising certified applicator, an office administrator, or yourself, depending on how your business functions. The software will save all of this information in an identity text file, so you do not have to re-enter it every time you open the program. The last thing to note on the control panel is the C/PRL 2023 in the upper left-hand corner of the control center. This shows where your report files will be saved on your computer. The default location is in the Windows C drive in an automatically generated folder named PRL, followed by the year you are reporting for. It is highly recommended to keep your files in this default location. If you need to change where your files will be saved, first make sure you have selected the correct reporting year. Then go up to the Tools tab and select Change Report Route. Find the folder you would like to save your files in and click OK. The file location in the top left will reflect the change. Next, you will choose which form or forms you want to use for your report. Please watch video 2A or 2B if you need clarification on which forms to submit. For this tutorial, we will create an applicator report using Form 26. First, select eForm 26 and then click Blank Form. If you want to open a form you have already saved, click on Existing Form and double-click on the file to resume data entry. First, enter your certification ID number and your name at the top. If you are submitting a report on behalf of multiple applicators, put only the certification ID number and name of the primary applicator at the top. To get a better idea of what data should be entered, read the yellow notes that pop up when you click within a cell. These notes are an important tool to help reduce errors in your report. You can click and move these notes if they are in the way. Certain cells will generate an error pop-up if records are input incorrectly. For example, when you enter a unit that is not included on the unit drop-down list, an error window will pop up telling you what is accepted in that cell. The county code column requires you to input a numerical code assigned to a specific county. You can find these codes in a gray column to the right of the spreadsheet. You may need to scroll over to see it. The Apply Date column will only automatically fill in the current reporting year. In this tutorial, the current reporting year is 2023. If you need to submit a late report from a previous year, you will have to manually enter the reporting year. Make sure the year you selected in the control panel matches the year at the top of the form. Other cells will not generate an error pop-up if you input the data incorrectly, so make sure you are entering the data as directed by the yellow notes. The fewer errors in your report, the faster your report will be accepted by DEC. For more formatting clarifications, click on the User Guide link at the top of the spreadsheet. This will take you to the Options D&O User Guide webpage. Then, on the left-hand side of the screen, click on Common PRL Report Issues. If you can self-correct your report based on these common issues before you submit your report, it is more likely your report will be accepted on the first try. To save your work, click on File in the upper left-hand corner and choose Save As. Click Browse to find the folder you designated as your report root. If you kept the default report root, the folder will be in the Windows C drive. Click on the C drive and click on the folder named PRL followed by the year you are reporting for. This folder is automatically generated by the software. If you did not save it in the default Windows C drive, open the folder you designated your report root and save the file there. The software will automatically name the file. You can delete the copy of in the beginning of the name, but please keep the leading letter in the name. The leading letter is unique to the form type and is used to validate the forms after you submit them to DEC. You can see in this example, Form 26 will always have a leading P. Once you have finished applications or sales for the calendar year, have input all of the required records, and double-check that there are no errors in your report, you can upload your report to DEC. To upload, select Upload Report on the control panel. A window will pop up asking if you saved your report in the default location. If you did, click Yes. If you did not, click No and open the folder where you did save it. Next, a window will pop up with all of the Excel files in the chosen folder. Uncheck any files that you do not want to send. Depending on how your business functions, you may be submitting one report or several reports. Please watch video 2A or 2B if you need clarification on which forms to submit. Once you are sure all of the files you need to send are checked, click the Upload Report to DEC button. Depending on the size of your report, it may take some time for the files to upload. Once your files are uploaded, you will receive a response that will tell you the upload was successful. The files you uploaded will be listed, and your report will be given a submission number. You should print this for your records and keep that submission number for any future correspondence about your report. You will also receive a confirmation email shortly after submitting. Please check your spam folder if you do not see it. If you click Upload Report to DEC and you never get the Upload Succeeded message, you can still upload your files through nysprl.com. To do this, open your internet browser. At the top, type nysprl.com. Then select the third bullet that says Submit your completed report. At the top, make sure you are reporting for the correct reporting year. Reports due by February 1st, 2024 must include applications or sales made during 2023. Select the reporting options that pertain to you in both boxes and click Next. Next, enter your identification information. When you are ready, click Next. At the top of the box, select Choose File. Open the folder where you saved your files when you were working within the Option D software. The default location would be in the Windows C drive. Open the folder named PRL followed by the reporting year. You will have to select the files one by one. Double-click the file or highlight the file and click Open. Next, select where it says Add File Selected Above to list of files to be uploaded. If you need to upload multiple files, select Choose File again and repeat the process until all of the files you need to upload are within the upload box. When you are ready, select I'm ready to upload. The next page will give you a chance to double check all of the information is correct. You can go back and make changes or select Submit Report when you are ready. Give the website a moment to process your report. After a few minutes, the web page should verify that your report was submitted and give you a submission number. Please save this number for your records, as you will need it if there are any questions about your report. You should receive a confirmation email shortly after submitting. Reports submitted both from the Option D installation package and from the reporting website will generate a receipt email shortly after submittal. If you do not receive this receipt email in either your inbox or spam folder, please contact technical support for help. The receipt email is only to verify that your report was successfully sent to DEC's Service Bureau for processing. After your report has been processed by DEC's Service Bureau, you will receive a second email that will say your report was either accepted or there are errors that must be fixed. Depending on how busy the Service Bureau is with processing reports or how long it takes to process your report, this second email may not come for a few days or weeks. These emails may also go to your spam folder, so make sure to check there as well. If your report was accepted, you are done reporting for that year. If, after submitting your report, you realize that you left an applicator or technician off the report who made applications that year, please reply to the acceptance email that you received and ask that an applicator be added to the report. Include the applicator or technician's name and certification ID number in the email. If the applicator made applications not already included in your submission, please send a new Form 26 file as well. If your report has errors, you will receive an email detailing the detected errors with a validation report showing where they occurred. You will have to edit your report until these errors are corrected. When the PRL Service Bureau finds that your report does not need any more corrections, you will finally receive an email indicating that your report has been accepted and you are done reporting for the year. If you haven't heard back from the PRL Service Bureau in a while, you can always check the status of your report by using our Check tool on the reporting website. To find this tool, go to nysprl.com and click on the bottom bullet that says, Check whether DEC has received your calendar year pesticide report. This tool can be used by anyone who has a certification ID number. So if you are an applicator or technician who is not directly involved in submitting reports, you can double check your report status without having to check in with your business. If you did submit your report directly and it has been more than 2 weeks since you received a submission number, but the Check tool says there are 0 submissions associated with your ID number, please call or email DEC's PRL staff or technical support. This tool only works for the current reporting year, so if you submit a late report for a prior reporting year, you will have to call or email PRL staff to check the status of your report. For any questions regarding report statuses, form types, and reporting violations, please contact DEC's Pesticide Reporting and Certification section. For any questions regarding Option D software problems, please contact technical support.